I'm a Starwave Magazine, as you can see right there. um, how how have you been doing? Thank you for sitting down and talking with us. I'm
Yeah,
very
thanks for
excited
having
to get to know
me.
you a little bit more. Kind of was stalking your Instagram last night.
Likewise.
Yeah, but I guess how long have you been making music for then?
In like some way or another, like 21 years or 22 years. I started playing guitar when I was 11 and just like singing and
Yeah,
playing in coffee shops and cover gigs and stuff like
yeah.
that. And then always kind of writing. I put out a few EPs when I was a kid. So starting when I was like, I think 13, I put out my first thing, and I put out a few EPs that I later like took off the internet because they were horrible. Um, and then I kind
Some
of
girls
like,
confuse each other.
I had like kind of a fresh start in 2020 when I took everything down and I put out my first full length record. So a lot of stages, but been
Yeah.
doing music in some way for most of my like conscious life, I guess.
No, I mean, I love that. I started photography when I was 14. So, yeah,
Amazing.
in
Amazing.
concert photography. So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I get it.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
that's awesome. Like, I guess starting so young and then to now, who have your biggest inspirations like been?
So like starting out, my like the star in my sky was Avril Lavigne for sure. I
Wait,
was
what
like
did you say? Sorry.
Avril Lavigne,
Oh, solid.
obsessed. Like that's like the reason I like asked my parents for a guitar because I like
I
found
love
the chord book of her first album, Let Go, and I was like, I need to learn how to play the songs. So I need a guitar now. And so that was kind of like the start of things for me. I was really into her and Kelly Clarkson around that time, just like angsty girls
Yes.
was big time my vibe. And then I got really into like I love emo music when I was a teenager, like huge emo phase, never stopped. Like
Yeah.
Death Cab for Cutie is another huge influence.
I mean, who doesn't love that cat?
Who among us?
I guess that leads me to ask, were there any specific influences, whether that may be musicians or just anything in your life, for your upcoming album, Peak Experience?
Yeah, I mean, it's really the whole album has influenced a lot from being on tour so much the last few years. It's just like, um, it's like peak experiences all the
Yeah, I
time.
was gonna
Like,
say
yeah,
that name. I really, yeah.
yeah, highs and lows, and like,
Yeah.
you know, so just like the experience of that and the like day to day things that happen and the like kind of crazy moments that happen and also everything in between, like all the records that I've listened to in the van over the last few years.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of specific examples, but like really into like Porches was a huge one for us the last year. That record Shirt was like very influential to making this record. And um
No, that's really
yeah,
cool though. Like I like that a lot. Because there are lows to tour, like you said, the highs and the lows. It's not
definitely.
just, you know,
Mhm.
that.
Mhm. It's all of it. It's the
Yeah,
full range of human emotions every
emotions. Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Um, so I guess with that being said, how was it sitting down writing that process and like really thinking it out? Like, okay, like how was tour, basically, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it kind of just came out. Like the first song, I think the first song I wrote for the record is called Fairfield. And
yeah,
I wrote that one like the day we got home from a tour we were on last year. And it was just like everything that
it just
happened
came out.
just like came out immediately. So I don't know. I think like because of the momentum of being on tour and how
Yeah,
much happens in such a concentrated amount of time, like you can't process anything really. And I don't think I ever fully do or have. It's just like I just get as much of it out into a
As
song as
was
I
your
can.
processing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, that's healing though. I always say like music
Mhm.
is healing. So like
Yeah,
the creative process as well,
definitely.
yeah. Well, processing can be ups and downs too.
All of it. All of
But
it.
yeah, I mean, I feel like that shows like your truest, like most vulnerable parts of it though. So that's
Yeah.
really cool. Um, what does peak experience mean to you? Like the album of itself, not just the title. Like,
So the the place that the title came from was from a conversation, kind of like a series of conversations that I had with my band over like a couple months. But um, there was one day that we were in, I forget where we were, but like in the middle of the Midwest, and we woke up to like tornado sirens. Yeah. And so we were like freaking out. We had like a very long drive that day. We were like driving through the plains and like, like, are we gonna be in a tornado today? Like,
you're like,
and we
is
were just
Jesus
like,
born here?
fine. And there were like, cow fields everywhere. And so we're looking at the cows and we're talking about like the classic image,
Yeah.
like the twister image of like the cow in the tornado. Or like, it's so funny that that's like such a like an iconic visual. And it's also like the craziest thing a living being could ever experience. Like being a person in a tornado, you've got a little bit of context for what's happening to you. You're like, okay, I know what a tornado is. This is crazy, sensory overload, whatever. But you're a cow. Your whole life is eat grass, take a nap, and then all of a sudden you're flying in the sky with like no
No.
nothing, and it's just like like just talking about that, just like the pure adrenaline, pure experience of like it would be amazing
Being
in some
let
ways,
freak
like
out in a tornado.
right. And so
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking about that and how it would be like in some ways incredible because it's like the high, like the adrenaline of it and the like, oh my god, wow. But also like it's horrifying and you're gonna die probably. Like I don't know, just like the idea of a peak experience not just being a positive thing or not purely positive, but it's like it
It's
encompasses everything at
yeah.
once.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's such I don't want to say weird, but
It is
different
weird. It is
analogy. You
like
know what I
such a
mean?
it's
Like
hard to
that was
explain. It's so
really
convoluted.
intriguing actually. Like I'm like, oh, to be that cow, you know?
Literally just
Like
like wow.
so I guess like with that concept and visualization in my brain now. uh, I'll try and remove that because that's all I'll be
Mhm.
talking about
Yeah.
today is cows and tornadoes now.
Yeah, I
Thank you so
know.
much. But that's such an in-depth, like, I don't want to say rabbit hole, but that's the only thing
Yeah,
I can think of right now. Like,
definitely. It's not like
but to really understand where like you're coming from, like that
yeah,
high adrenaline and what happens when that tornado stops.
not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
So I mean, I love that. I really do. It's
Thanks.
different. It's intriguing. It's a
Thank
little
you.
funny.
It is funny. I feel
um,
like it's like a good it felt like a good metaphor
yeah,
for
no, I mean,
being on tour. Like,
you
you know,
explained it perfectly, truly.
thanks. Thanks. It's
You
hard
really
to
did.
explain.
Because honestly, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about, but what?
But is
Oh
she
my God,
good? Are you high? Like what?
oh my God. No, I really like that analogy, honestly.
Thanks.
Do you, before I ask this one, I want to ask another. What is the most important thing to you for your listeners who already listen, new listeners, whoever finds Peak Experience, what is like one thing you're trying to let them know, or something you're passionate about that like really shows through Peak Experience? Like something about you, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think, I don't know. I don't know if it's so much as like there's something that I'm trying to say about myself, or like
About
um
it.
something that like I'm trying to have like known, I guess, as much as for me like the way that music is able to like take me out of reality sometimes, especially like I don't know, lately things are just bad, like everything is bad, the world is
Feel
fucked,
that. So,
it's
I mean, you're
sad, and
not
I just
alone. I
like,
mean, that
dude,
sounds
like,
stinky, but same.
yeah, I mean, so like I don't know, it's hard to get it an escape from that. It's hard to like stop thinking all the time about everything,
Yeah.
and music is one of the few things that I feel like can like I take my full brain
That's exactly how I.
into it, and so I think if I can give that to someone for
Yeah.
20 minutes or something, like
No,
that's
I
kind of
love
the best.
that
Best
is
thing.
more than enough. I love that so much. Like, I mean, you've done that for me.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks. That means a lot.
um, sorry. No, that's really meaningful though. Like you just want to help truly. That's really what you just said. Like, I mean, and
Yeah.
that's really just so genuine, about, and that speaks on your art in volumes, and just who you are, like getting to know you shortly.
Thank
um,
you.
but like, I mean, you've been so nice. But
Thanks.
um, you go into interviews, you never know who you're gonna meet.
Same.
Never
Same,
know.
same.
And social anxiety is real.
It's
Unless
bad. I got
um,
it bad.
but like before every interview, I'm like shaking, and then I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Let's sit down and do this.
Literally me
Like,
doing my breathing exercises with
yeah,
my app before this.
like square breathing. Yes, no, it's important. It's helpful. I did
It
think
does a
it was
lot.
important at 12, but
Yep.
20 whatever years later, 22 years later, it's
hmm
important.
Yeah.
Um,
Gotta be
no,
breathing.
because stress truly will eat you alive.
hmm
Coming from the person with dysautonomia. So, yes, music has personally been such an incredible outlet for me, even not Starwave, just me.
hmm
Whether I've been, I mean, yes, on assignments, I get to experience amazing things. Like, I'm talking like out at shows, and then
Yeah.
interviews I love always because I'm getting to know more about the artist. And I feel like that's what the listeners want to know too, is just like, what made you do this, right?
Right.
And former social major in me, I have the same mindset. Why did you make this? So I kind of try and bridge that together. And you've answered that obviously. But the fact that the reasoning is just to like tell, you know what I mean? And like
hmm
express is like so important to what I think people forget about just music being art one.
Yeah.
And the fact that like art is all about self-expression, expression of experiences, and I think that Peak Experience really embodies, like just owning that. So I'm really excited for September 26th for everyone to get to hear your album.
Me too.
Um, is there anything else you want to talk about? like anything else coming up besides the album? Or
I've got a big tour doing a
oh
headline
yes,
for the album starting October 24th
I was gonna
through
say it's fall,
November.
right?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. So
yes.
that's all like Midwest and East Coast
I'm gonna
with
have
my
to
friend
join.
Gabrielle Grace.
I
Where are you at?
so honestly, I'm same distance from Milwaukee and Chicago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
Amazing,
So,
amazing. Well, let me know if you want to come to the show in Chicago.
oh
I'll list you.
yes, I definitely
Hey.
will.
So yeah, that, and then I'm going to the UK for the first time next year, opening for Pool Kids. So I'm super excited about that. And I think that's kind of all I have right now. Just
No, I mean
tunnel
that's
vision on
all we
that.
have right now
Yeah.
with two peak experiences.
Two more to add to my
Yeah.
list.
No, I really love that, and I'm excited, hopefully, to see you maybe
Yeah,
in
I would love to
person,
see
and
you.
then, but really just see like what these tours bring for you. It's really been a pleasure talking to you. I
Likewise.
such a great time getting to learn more about not only you but your album and just why you create, and we love that here. So I appreciate getting the honor to talk to you. Thank you for
Oh,
taking
thank
the
you.
time.
Thank you
Like,
for taking the time. I really
yeah,
appreciate it.
I just really wanted to highlight that upcoming album. So everyone watching September 26th. But no, thank you, Sydney. Really, it was an honor. And my privilege, really.
Oh, stop. Thank you so much.
Yes, no, of course. Thank you. But yeah, have a good day or night, or you're in Arizona, so
Yeah, a little bit of both.
afternoon.
Yeah, thank you.
Have
You
a
have a
good
good night.
afternoon.
Have a good
Yeah,
evening.
of course. Thank you so much. All right. Bye.
Bye.